You played a central role in designing the International PeaceJam program that involves 12 Nobel Peace Prize winners in educational projects with high school and college-age youth. The winners include Dalai Lama, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and others. What do you feel are some of the essential learnings about peace work and social justice that all young people should have as a part of their education, that you've learned through PeaceJam and your other work?
Well, I think, first of all, I want to acknowledge that really, if PeaceJam.org, if you go and Don and Yvonne are the founders of the program, and it's really totally their idea. But my wife and I were brought in before the first PeaceJam to help write a curriculum and design the weekend experience in which the Nobel laureate would come and hang out really with 300 young people and that. And so our role was really as designers early on and for the first couple of years, and they've gone on to do many things beyond what we initially thought of. But if I had anything out of that experience to offer in terms of service learning and the social justice as we did the first, let's say 6 or 7 different PeaceJams, and this was amazing to me because I had never met a Nobel Peace Prize winner before, and all of a sudden Betty Williams from Northern Ireland and Rigoberta Menchú Tum from Guatemala, the Dalai Lama, and Oscar Arias from Costa Rica. You're getting to see these people and talk with them up front. And I kept asking myself, these people are from different countries, they have different issues, they have different religions, and what have you. And what can I take away about peacemaking and the work they do for young people? And 2 things more than anything struck me. One is that they were what I call boundary crossers. And so the Dalai Lama wants to connect with the Chinese. The Rigoberta Menchú Tum works with a government that was partly responsible for killing people and our families. And these are people who, rather than build walls, just knock walls down. And it's the only way the world progresses is people hang out with people and talk with people. They bring Protestants and Catholics together in Northern Ireland. And by the way, when Betty Williams and Marie Corrigan Maguire did that for the first time and invited the Protestant and Catholic women to a march, they got off a bus and they didn't know they'd come first, but then they came and they just hugged each other and cried because nobody else had been the convener to cross those boundaries. So one was the boundary crossing piece. And for young people, service learning can offer that opportunity to work out of their reference group, out of their comfort zone, and get to know people who are not like them. The second piece, which has to do in an oblique but very important way with social justice, is if you think about the suffering that these Nobel laureates have seen in terms of Archbishop Desmond Tutu and the Reconciliation Council and sitting through all those hearings and having the family members there having to hear what happened to their loved ones and that. What was so powerful to me as a lesson about social justice was the joy that these people still embodied. And it's heaven knows where this magic comes from, but where does Archbishop Tutu, given what he's seen in the world, where does he come from all this joy? Rigoberta Menchú Tum, when she left Guatemala for the first time, forced exile when she was 19, cried all day. But I can tell you when she comes to Minneapolis, she comes dancing in on the stage and, just the cheers of the young people. And there's a ambassador I worked with years ago, Javier Benedictus, and he would do workshops called if you don't want to dance, you can't join my revolution. And I think that the Nobel laureates and what they have to offer us is how is the spirit resilient beyond what they've seen in their life? There's a biblical line that says that which is within you is more powerful than that which is in the world. And I think if that's not true, you really can't confront the worst injustices in this world. There has to be something stronger in you. And I'm not sure we always reach that depth, but I know it's where we want to go with young people.